Oh, I don't even have my controller hooked up. I was going to say, I'm missing something. I knew I was. Hang on. Where did it? There it is. Let's plug this in. What is going on, guys? My name is BroNited, and the stream's already scuffed. Alright, let's try again here. Get this all paired up. But, today, we're going back to Estanu. We're not doing the major mission. Mainly because I need credits. So, yeah. There's that. Oh, good. It is paired up. So, yeah. Before we begin, we do say the Lord's Prayer. If you would like, you may join me. If not, skip ahead. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Let's get on with it. Controller, please. There we go.
The bugs swarm across this planet. Choose where to make your stand.
So, yeah. Last night we played Minecraft on Twitch at BroNited Gaming. And did a lot. We created the first mushroom of... I'm going to make 3 for the nether portal. I wanted it inside of a cliff on like this little peninsula hill. Like it just jut out. I'm trying to describe it as best as possible, but I don't know the correct terminology for that. But they wanted it there, mainly Jacob. So I decided I would put it in the hill a little bit more, kind of centered, buried underneath. Then I decided to do a root system that leads, that surrounds the portal, do the red crimson. I'm kind of doing a mushroom biome anyways. So it ends up working out quite nice. Ah. In a bad spot right now.
Fire in the hole.
Okay, let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm making 3 different mushrooms. We completed the first one last night. Looks pretty good. I then started working, because I kind of got bored of doing that. I then started working on DJ's pathway. Resupplies. Excellent. Come on, follow me. I thought that was part of a bug hole. keep running. We'll get through here. And yeah, with his pathway through the nether, I'm kind of going for a sort of like fossil theme. So I went, well, I could have used bones, but that would be rather expensive at the point in time we're at. So instead I used basalt, trying to show like, hey, it's been fossilized over. And going with that theme, instead of like coal, I used blackstone, along with DJ's deep slate tile theme he wanted. Then using soul lanterns to kind of lighten it up and give it a little bit of color, not too much. So yeah, it ended up turning out pretty cool. At least the first half. Because, okay, his base is a giant Death Star. That's basically what it is. Oh, this is Stalker Nest. Oh, wow, you scared me. Bit of a jump scare there. So, why are you still alive? Why are you not stalking? I have many questions. So yeah, his is above in the air. His only way to get to the nether portal is, or to his base, is through a nether portal. So, to kind of make that a safe travel area, I'm going to be fully enclosing it. Plus, you also have to, travel upwards in a spiral staircase. So, making that look nice will be at least somewhat beneficial to everyone. In my opinion, at least. Because I want to go see. And he's going to be expanding this. So it's going to be going out to other places. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what his plan is. He said it on stream. But I who knows? He wants everyone to know. It was late at night anyways when he announced it. So yeah. First half is done. At least. Actually, the first third. I think I did 1/3 of the mushrooms and then 1/3 of the DJ's pathway. Like I said, the mushroom works out well. Excuse me, because I'm doing a sort of mushroom theme. Like enchanted forest sort of theme. That's a better word for it. Around my base. So to kind of fit that, since it's near my base, make it look like mutated nether fungus coming out. That's what I went for. It's turning out pretty good. The first one kind of does look like a dick. I did fix it, though. Looks a little bit better. I said it halfway making through. It's like, again? Really? It's the second time that I've done this. You know what? How about that?
How'd you like to chase all freedom?
Okay, what are we looking at there?
Reinforcing.
Pretty close to being done. Got it.
Rare sample collected.
Okay. We got those. Completed that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 done. Not 5. We got 5 done. Right, because we had 2 stalker nests, 1 spore, 1 shrieker. Then did we not?
Calling in reinforcements.
Okay, maybe we do have 4.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Could have sworn otherwise, but all right, I guess. Ah, okay, I see it. So a bug breach happened on what looks like a radio tower.
Requesting air support.
Attack underway.
I didn't know that I could take down that. That's interesting.
Enemy down, baby.
Good to know.
Rare sample collected. Requesting walker. Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway.
Democracy needs me.
I will come back to that.
Rare sample collected. Got a sample.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
What's in the water there?
Strike.
Can I get that? No. I can't. Okay, that's fine.
Requesting air support.
To extraction when ready.
Reinforcing.
Okay.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling in reinforcements.
Right. Give me these samples. That's 1.
How'd you like to chase all freedom?
Wild Titan. Gonna take a look. What's this over here?
Sending in an eagle.
Extraction is available. Leaving combat zone to resupply.
Tag you up one.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. Far. Calling in orbital strike.
Incoming.
There are a lot of them over here.
Bug tunnel free.
Rotate back.
Calling in orbital strike.
Whoa! He took that, holy.
Reinforcing. Have a taste of democracy.
Oh, did we get that? There should still be some supplies down there.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Have a taste of democracy. Bag's empty. New mag.
Oh, this is
Bug tunnel free.
rather difficult.
Requesting orbital strike. Last reload. Requesting air support. Southwest. Far.
Okay. Whew.
Bag's empty.
Another one behind you.
Sending in an eagle.
Uh-oh.
Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcing. Heavy on my position.
I marked them and everything, and you still missed.
Out of ammo. Requesting air support.
Okay. Where's D1? Okay.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Tac inbound.
Yo, you, come with me. Unbelievable, you missed. See if I can't clear some of these guys out. Limited resources. Alright, we're on 7. Eight. That's technically 7. Now that's 8.
Rare sample collected.
Cool. Not you. I don't have any.
New mag.
Excuse me?
Security. Requesting air support. You will never destroy our way of life.
Should have gotten rid of all of them on you.
Eagle 1, returning to the destroyer for resupply.
I don't know, that was kind of a shot in the dark there.
Dropping a pin. North. 300 meters.
Fine. Where is this? Oh, it's a crash site. Okay, so the 2 samplers are going to be right over here. 1,
Got a sample.
2. Okay.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
there no fifth location? I could have sworn this always spawns with 5. Ooh. Bingo.
Found something. Rare sample collected. Calling in extraction.
Yeah, you do that. Got a couple more samples I want to grab.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Sample collected. Rare sample collected.
Any more? Nope. Okay, we're good. 30. Ooh. Alright. So we're gonna go out for 30, 30, and 6. From a Minecraft stream. Computer hell, this is my life.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
It's good, Race. How you been? We last night when we played Minecraft, I guess that would have been early morning for you. We ended up taking you know the guy I talked about yesterday, Ira. We took him to court over crimes against Minecraft. I mean, he broke rule 1, 2, and 3. Don't dig straight down. Don't mine trees and leave them standing. And actually no, you didn't break rule 3. Rule 3 would have been if you see a warden run. DJ actually broke that.
Bag's empty. New bag.
So yeah, it was kind of pure hell for us yesterday.
Not today.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Orbital strike. Dog tunnel
I gotta rotate around. Oh boy.
ending in an eagle. Last reload. Sending in an eagle.
Extraction
Okay, wow.
beginning ascent.
Have a taste of democracy.
Pretty good. August ain't gonna be easy.
Victory was never in
Yeah, it's August for you already. What's the future like? Or is it August? It's gotta be close for you. What's your time? It's Italy, right? Oh, you got 30 minutes. Oh, I didn't see the next one. It's 11 p.m. Oh, my bad. Yeah, talked about my kid playing with. Yeah. So we brought him to the courthouse and had a trial where he was found guilty. Of course, I thought it would be a good funny bit for you'll probably see this in a video later. For a bit, if I gave him some flint and steel and he tried burning shit down. He failed at that too. Oh, that was a good game.
Fast mission is a good mission.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Eagle, I think. Which one? Or this one, yeah. Recall time.
Managed
So, yeah.
diplomacy calls for aid. Only you
We did that.
Helldiver.
Like I said earlier, worked on part of the Nether portal, and then DJ's pathway, make it somewhat secure. He's got a giant Death Star, and he doesn't want lighting in his base. So basically, it's all black. When is August 8th coming? Why? What do you got going on then? What's that date? So yeah, as I was saying, it's this giant Death Star. He doesn't want lighting in there. So I suggested, hey, why don't we use soul lanterns and campfire torches? That way it emits less light and it actually fits the kind of theme you're going for. And then 2,
Orbit synchronized.
oh, okay, I know which one this is. 2, I said, the bottom of your base is he's got like a sort of walkway, and it's mainly made of glass. I said, well, no mobs will spawn on the glass. So why don't you just cover everything in carpet at the bottom? That way, specifically black carpet, that way it looks dark and no mobs will spawn. You won't be able to tell the difference. And he liked that. August add taxes and debts. Oh. Taxes and debts. I'm sure that will come at some point as it evolves into a capitalist society, but right now we're in a communist one. Listen, I don't like commies, but communism only I'm going to go on a slight tangent here. Communism only works on a very limited, very small scale. It does not work on a big scale. It's not feasible. So, I'm sure as we start developing and start selling things, because we've already started trading, diamonds for other resources, I'm sure that will become a thing here in the future. Particularly, I like to owe or have people owe me favors. Actually, a lot of people owe me favors. Do I collect on them? No. Typically not. But if I ever need to, it's there. August 6th. Big update. Oh, in August. Oh, I didn't know that was the 6th. Oh, okay. Rather be dead than red. Wow, I'm red, white, and blue, so how about that? No, I know what you mean. I agree with that. You would need... The only way a communist society could work on a big scale is if you had God himself running it, and everyone else was perfect saints. It's just not feasible. It's an idiotic argument. I had many debates with classmates at the time. I'm too lazy to... It's covered up. YouTube, please. Too lazy to write English decently. Yeah, I get that. What is it? You ever... Okay, so you know how YouTubers... I hate grouping myself with them. Like saying it this way. Do you know how they do their thumbnail and then they capitalize certain letters, I do end up doing that in real life now. Put more emphasis on that. I suppose it's similar to how in the King James Bible, I believe, I'm not 100% certain on this, they italicize certain words every once in a while, and no one knows why. I really just think it means they're trying to put emphasis on it. That's a personal opinion, though. But yeah, so now I don't write English properly. There's so many damn rules to English anyways.
Calling in reinforcements.
Whoa. Chill out there. Need to get my shield back. Good thing I didn't walk right there.
Requesting air support.
Okay. How many samples is that? 11. Ooh, that was close. Ones I don't see at the moment. Probably right over here. Oh, it's a YouTube title in real life? Yeah. Oh, 100%. I am.
Requesting orbital strike. Requesting orbital strike. Sample collected.
I missed. I always forget where the last one is.
Calling in orbital strike. Sending in an eagle.
That's rather troublesome.
Requesting air support. Orbital inbound. Requesting fortification.
Yeah, I forget where this one is. Always. I think it spawns at the bottom there.
Tagging location. Southwest. Sending in an eagle. Flight number 3. Requesting air support. Strike.
Okay. Ah, damn. Just trying to reinforce. Can you not let me, you know, drive? Yeah. I couldn't steer there. True. I have seen your language. Well, the problem is with English is we have a bunch of rules that no one ever follows. So we're supposed to follow these rules. But yeah, none of them make sense. No one follows them. Someone's gonna have a lot of accidentals.
Pelican 1 maintaining altitude until Helldivers are within the extraction zone.
Thank you.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I can't steer for whatever reason.
Joining the fray. Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, 15 out of 15. Nice.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
They have a lot of rules to follow.
Democracy prevails once more.
If you want your Italian to sound decent, you gotta follow some rules. I love how you can tell Italians apart from every other, like, race. Yeah, sure. They get lumped in with the whites. But you can tell them apart so easily. They just do that hand gesture sign. You know the one I'm talking about. It's like universal. You're Italian, you have to do it. Go ahead and compare my native language. It's Italian to English. It would be like comparing elementary school to university. Yeah. What I'm saying is, English has rules that don't make sense, and no one follows. Like I before E, except after C, except with 90% of the other words that are in the English language.
Democracy's reach extends a bit further thanks to you.
You know, that kind of crap.
Time to waste.
How many am I sitting at right now? Okay. Well, we have two important jesters. Not sure if you know about the second one. Probably not.
This planet calls out to be freed from the robots that
I'm not fighting bots today. I probably know of the second jester. It's just not as, how do I say, iconic or universally thought as Italian. Am I correct in assuming that?
innocents perish with every wasted second.
Like, I've probably seen it.
Mission coordinate. Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Mission preparation
Mission aborted.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
You know, I think the problem is with... Oh, damn. Believe me, a lot of people were... Don't ridiculous think that Italy would better hands that incompetent man in World War II. I don't know too much about the Italian forces during World War II. And by that, I mean it's more heavily focused on the Germans. How do we have two whatever? Yeah, here in the U.S., it's heavily focused on the Germans. Obviously, we know about what we did to the Japanese. And now it's sort of a trend to tell the Japanese stories on what happened over there, the horrific crimes that they did, massacres. But Italy,
Hellpod launch initiated.
not as much. I think we focus more on the Holy Roman Empire in schools. Well, not just the Holy Roman Empire, the Roman Empire in and of itself. Like, we barely touch up on the Ottoman Empire, other key players, per se, in...
Go now, and fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, but justice is your
How do I say this? I guess just in World War II. I was gonna say probably something stupid there, but I refrained from it. I mean, let's look at Canada and their crimes. We don't talk about them during World War II. So I don't know too much about Italy, so I can't really... The only opinion I have on it is they were allied with the Germans, which means they were bad.
Say hello to democracy! Say hello to democracy! Requesting air support! New mag!
That work? Did. Excellent. A lot of... I've been to Pearl Harbor. Apparently I can't pick up that flower.
Requesting air support!
Beautiful memorial there. The Arizona is still leaking out oil.
Tagging location northeast.
Oh, stalkers.
Rare sample collected. New mag. Rare sample collected.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad we cleared that.
Rare sample Sample collected.
I think... See, the problem is... with World War II... is... particularly our generation... let alone... you know, Generation X and Y... are sort of disconnected from that. Oh! Yes, they're having issues. So, when you say Pearl Harbor, you know, people... I don't think people are mad anymore about Pearl Harbor. I mean, sure, Japan bombed us. Really? Error code. There we go. Democratic crash.
Super Earth.
Gotta love it. Guess the servers would just... I don't know. Let me guess. If I zoom out here... Yeah, 38. Okay. We're losing Helldivers. I think the only... Yeah, I think the only people that are angry about Pearl Harbor are still maybe the ones that fought against Japan. Now it's about 9/11. Even then.
Orbit synchronized.
I do not believe people are upset about 9/11. Sure, New Yorkers. But even then, there's so many people that are like, oh, I definitely grabbed the wrong gear for this. Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Defend democracy at any cost.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Backpack inbound.
Whoa.
Sending in an eagle.
Even then, a lot of people think that 9/11 was an inside job.
Calling in reinforcements.
Ah, damn. I tried grabbing it.
Democracy has landed. Supplies. Reloading.
So, are you from Canada or the U.S.? The U.S. Don't get me wrong, I keep tabs on Canada, though. They're in such a sorry state right now. People have even joked here in the U.S., which is in a rather poor state right now, about going to Canada and liberating it. Mark,
Liberty has seen you through.
clearly, you do not know, have not been here before. Welcome to the channel. I'll inform you on something. Every stream, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you for coming into the chat and spreading the good word of the Lord. But every stream before, how do I word this right? My brain's malfunctioning. Too much Minecraft. Every stream, at the start of it, we say the Lord's Prayer. Of course, all glory goes to God. Always. I could do none of this without him. You kidding me? I live such a comfortable life right now. Compared to what I used to. It's all because of the Lord. In the U.S., I can't begin how much stereotypes we believe here. In Italy. Why? That we're all fat and eat cheeseburgers every day?
Another victory over the Terminator.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Allied destroyer has left
I mean,
the squadron.
the town I live in, small town. I say small, but that depends on your definition. We, half of us are fit. Well, I don't know if I'm fit per
Welcome
se,
aboard.
but
I look forward to serving.
are at least a healthy body weight per se. Might be a little bit too skinny. Not trying to work on muscle mass eventually.
Allied destroyer squadron.
And the other half
Orbital thrust.
just go and eat McDonald's or any kind of fast food chain. Constant. It's crazy.
Synchronized. Engaging orbital
It's like
thrusters.
half of the entire city is fat, and the other half is at least a decent weight.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods. Orbit synchronized.
Like, people believe that Americans eat milk during lunch or dinner or something like that. In schools, yeah, that's true. So, with schools, typically you drink milk. That's the drink that they provide. You can thank Michelle Obama for this. We used to be able to have actually good foods in the school. I'm just old enough to remember this. That's an interesting suit. I kind of like it. I'm just old enough to remember this. The Switch. They had vending machines in the lunch rooms. You could go, you could get candy, you could get protein bars, you could get whatever you wanted out of them. Oh, we can't have that anymore. You got to have a strict dietary guidelines. By this following, it has to meet these regulations. And a lot of healthy food were even cut because they had just a little bit too much sugar. Or a little bit, whatever. You know what I mean? So, they ended up doing this sort of food. They had the food pyramid, obviously. But, they had this sort of eat healthy program guideline. One of the big things was to drink milk. Of course, they were nice enough to allow you to drink white milk or chocolate milk. I say white milk, it's just regular milk, but it would be provided in a cardboard carton for everyone.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
If you were lucky, you could get strawberry milk during Valentine's Day. Yeah, we have cafeterias. Well, sometimes. Some schools do. I think they kind of made a stink about that. My first school, the whole thing was underground. And then second school. Oh. Second school, it was an add-on. Then technically the third, it was a high school separate. It was right near the front entrance. Yeah. We have cafeterias and whatnot. Typically, people brought, a lot of people, if you were lucky, brought home lunches. If you could afford that. They were typically better than anything the school could provide. Don't get me wrong, there was a couple of good things.
Engaging terminal. Support. Reinforcing.
Hey, turn around.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I got the terminal.
Okay. There we go.
I'm on it.
I remember when we used to have good pizzas. Ah, good times.
Sample collected.
Where's this other one? Okay, let's get this last one.
I'm on it. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting orbital strike.
They're just out here struggling for their lives, and here I am just chilling doing this. Like, I know that Europe has more strict laws about food. Oh yeah, Europe has. Well, that's why you can go to Italy and eat as much as possible and not get fat, but here you come and actually go on a diet here in America and still get fat. Why a lot of our food doesn't taste as good. I've been to Panama before. Great country. Mini America, they call it.
Bug hive spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
A good thing we didn't go with our second alibi about being Canadian, because they don't like Canadians, which I didn't know.
Requesting air support. Reinforcing.
You know, because not every country likes America, so we were kind of going with a backup there just to make sure. But, down there, they have they have food laws that are more health-based, but they're also not, like, extremely overbearing on it. So they go with the cheapest option. And the cheapest option down there is naturally grown sugar. They have cane sugar down there. We call it fancy sugar here in America. Like Mexican Coca-Cola. That's just regular Coca-Cola made with cane sugar. And it tastes a lot better. And it's a lot cheaper. And trust me, I love the food down there.
Sending in an eagle.
I had KFC down there. Just as we tried to go to local restaurants, obviously. But we didn't have a place picked out. So we just went to KFC one time. Oh my goodness, the chicken was heavenly. Then I had Sprite. Here in America, Sprite has this weird sort of aftertaste. It's not like... It's not spicy. But it's not sweet. And... I don't know how to describe Sprite. It just tastes carbonated. That's probably the best way to describe it. And anyways, down there, it tasted like candy. Oh my. Me and Jacob became little kids again. We started buying up a bunch of candy down there because we knew it was made with real sugar. Which is, in my opinion, healthier for you.
I got the terminal.
Instead of this synthetic crap. What's the actual friendship between Canadians and Americans? Depends. Really depends if you pay attention to Canada's politics. Here in the US, I guess the general rule of thumb is, or general consensus of Canadians is they're nice, you know, they're polite. Unless you read into the World War II archives. Back fiend. So they're almost like pushovers. However, you look into politics. Well, I still think that's true. So that's not a however moment. That's more like, I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought trying to survive here. So with Canada, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. If you look at their policies, like, for example, taking away their guns. I know Europe, a lot of countries don't allow guns whatsoever. And that's their own choice. But when you're living in Canada, and a lot of people up there, it's the wild. You know, I mean, granted, most of the population is actually beneath America's border. It's in that Quebec area range. Canada relies on hunting to get their food, or a lot of Canadians do. Plus, you have polar bears. Where was this beeping I heard? Whatever. And they wanted to take away their hunting rifles. I'm sorry, but when you're dealing with not just survival, like Italy's a safe doesn't have to deal with the wildlife that Canada does with moose, polar bears. Those are much more north. But even wolves, you got mountain lions, you got oh boy, you got other types of bears, particularly grizzlies. Those are in between. Survival is necessary. Of course, you want to hunt deer, rabbits, foxes even. I know the fox trade was big there for a while. You need hunting rifles. So when Canada is trying to take away all their guns because Trudeau fears an uprising against him, it's idiotic. And by the way, I have no basis for the uprising statement. That's a personal opinion based on other types of policies he's spouted.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Super Earth's finest, back in action.
Not even gonna question about Mexico and America for some obvious reason. Well, yeah, you have a cartel, which, see, Mexico becomes an interesting topic with this election here, because you got Cackling Kamala. She was in charge of the border underneath the Biden administration. And they left it wide open. A lot of illegal, or not just illegal, criminal aliens came through, which led to a uptick in crime. Not particularly from Mexicans. That they come from Haiti, particularly towards the very tip of South America. You have Chinese and what was the other big country? Just the Middle East too, coming through. I'm sure you saw the riot in London that just happened recently, where a bunch of, I think they were all from the Middle East, started storming not storming's the wrong word. Flash mobbing. No, well, yeah, flash mobbing implies that it's sudden. So yeah, that works. Flash mobbing store owners, and they were brandishing machetes and knives. Not good. We have a lot of those same type of people coming through the southern border right now. Kamala, I can't speak to what she's promised, but I know what she's done, and she's done nothing to help the border situation right now. I know underneath Trump, he obviously wanted his wall. That was a big meme. I mean, they did do the separation of parents and child. That did happen, but that was mainly for a precaution against the human traffickers that are going through right now. Not good. That needs to be stopped. And he has said that he will list them as a terrorist organization, the cartels, which I think is a good thing. Whoa, he just took out. Whether or not you agree with him as a person or like his personality, it's a whole different thing. But that's his position on the border. And, what's the right word? I was going to say criminal trespassing, but all trespassing is criminal. Yeah, I think it is. Rather just, I guess, border crossing works. were down underneath Trump. So that's one thing he has done right. Yeah, the Mexico and cartel don't sound good to me. Yeah, it's not. It's not good. Ooh. Guns in Italy work differently. Okay. So that's done. I need to get in there.
Layer extraction swift.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
So how do guns work? You can have a personal weapon. Just need special permission to use one. See, it's not like it's the Wild West here in the US. You still have to have... I mean, you have to have a background. Well, that's not entirely true. If you're buying a gun through the... I forget which organization it is. Not the ATF. No. Is it? It's not the NFA. Whatever. Whichever organization is in charge of it. You have to... You have to go through a background check. They fingerprint. Well, in some states, they fingerprint you. Florida does. I know that. And you can get... Okay. That's not entirely true. Because to buy a gun, they background check you through... If you're not buying it off of someone else. If you're buying it off of someone else, no background check needed. It just... like, it's completely legal to do that. It's like buying a car off of someone else.
Requesting air support.
I haven't seen a lot of structures on this one. I've only seen the two. It must be down here, this corner. So, to buy a gun through, say, like, Walmart, you have to have a background check. They make sure you're all good, you're mentally sound. There's calls to actually improve the testing on that, though it's already relatively sound. But then to get a... Some states, you have concealed carry, constitutional carry, and open carry. Open carry means you can... And certain ones have certain rules to it. So, the state I live in, it's open carry. So as long as you have it in the open, not concealed, that way you're not hiding it, you can carry it. If you want a concealed carry license, go through another background check. in Florida, like I mentioned before, you actually get fingerprinted and you go into a database and they make sure you're all good. Now with Florida is recognized in, I think, like 40 different states out of the 50. So not every state recognizes everyone else's concealed carry permits.
Sample collected.
New York doesn't recognize anyone's except themselves, I'm pretty sure. And even then, it's like, okay, it's impossible to get a license in New York. They just say, oh yeah, you'll be approved at a later date, and then never get back to you. That's what it's like over there. I'm gonna take some damage intentionally. I failed to. Dang.
Calling in orbital strike.
I got enough grenades. So, it's rather complicated to actually get permission.
Calling in orbital strike.
But that's how guns work here in the U.S. Not a cohesive guide, but the best I can describe it as. Oh, the ship's gonna take damage. I gotta get in there. I'm just gonna go.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Sometimes I'm happy to be Italian. As long as I'm still away from those dudes, I'm happy.
Launch countdown complete. We have to leave now.
Wow.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I don't think I died.
You have maintained our way of life.
Yeah, I'm totally for immigration. Yeah, we missed too. I'm the only one that extracted. That's funny. Yeah, but I'm all for legal, safe immigration. It's got to be done in the system, though. You know? It can't be barbaric.
A triumphant return.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Let's go.
Mission coordinates locked.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Hellpods prime.
Am I close? Do you know you can look inside the ship? I did.
Orbit synchronized.
I saw that pretty early on that you could do that. You tried to throw an impact grenade in there and hit the ceiling, so, and I had my shield on, so I obviously didn't take damage. Search and destroy, huh? Let's change this up just slightly. Boom. Do that. Wrong one. Yeah, so I feel... Personally, I feel like America's and Canada's and Mexico's relationships are getting very strained recently. However, I do see some improvements with other countries. So there's that. I suppose that always happens.
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Oh, well, apparently I got that one. I accidentally forgot I had that out. I hope that hit. Did. Cool. That dude went flying. Okay. Rotate over here. Also, happy 1st of August.
Rare sample collected. Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Requesting orbital strike.
That might have been too far. Yeah, it was way too far. Also, it looks like it's slightly off. If I'm being honest.
Sending in an eagle.
That should hit. Yep. Boom. Mission complete.
Extraction awaits.
Dropping a pin. East on my position. Bug hive spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Ah, he got stuck there.
Rare sample collected. Calling in orbital strike. New mag. Requesting orbital. Freedom! Requesting advanced weaponry.
Wow. I'm gonna have to throw this down.
Requesting air support.
There's so many.
Reinforcing.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Okay. Let's get out of here real quick. Put some distance.
Rare sample collected.
North, on my position.
No big guy? Cool.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Extraction is available.
The new Oron release. I'm doing a full fire loadout. We'll see how that goes. Because that can either go, depending how well it works. It can go really well or poorly.
Rare sample collected. Found something.
Weapon flattened. It's time to collect some of these samples.
Got a sample.
Chief was done. Yeah, we should only have 3, so we should be fine. Friendly fire is about to go off like America's defense budget. Yeah, true. Now, in civics class, 9th grade, we had this little challenge. Did I not see a glowing beacon over here? Huh. Stones must be getting to me. Anyways, we had a challenge to actually figure out a way to get rid of the national debt on a budget within 4 years. Of course, the one thing I did not cut was the defense budget.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Can I just, like, refill this? No? Okay. I thought maybe that was a possibility.
Reinforcing. Heavy on my position.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Going away. Yes. Sample collected.
Cool.
Sending in an eagle.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Okay. Good.
Requesting air support.
Not good. Alright, we'll head over here. We'll pick up more samples.
Truck tunnel found something. Rare sample collected.
more samples. Okay.
Reinforcing. Requesting advanced weaponry. Found something. Requesting air support.
You know, I proposed the idea. I know a lot of rich, evil elites have also proposed this. I particularly don't like siding with them. But I was just gonna say, why don't we just, at this point, everyone's basically in debt, right? What if we just do a reset?
Calling in reinforcements.
Just say, you know what, all debts are wiped. Just screw it.
Sending in an eagle.
Because I don't see a solution to that. I know I've talked to my father about how Social Security is going to drive. And for context, Social Security was a temporary thing set up. I want to say it was by. Oh, who was the Democrat during 1936?
Rare sample collected.
Oh, I'm forgetting right now. Anyways, it was set up temporarily to help with the Great Depression. And it was only meant to be a temporary thing. Instead, it's become this, you know, almost like a universal income system for people who wish to retire. And it will run dry
Calling in reinforcements.
here in I think the estimate right now is 2036. I think I got enough.
Bug hive spotted.
Oh my. Holy crap!
Bug tunnel free.
I almost got them all. Others. Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
You have maintained our way of life.
Well, I'm from the US, so it don't matter. How you doing, Bepsis? I do find it interesting what Europeans think about the US. I know Spain calls Biden and Kamala shits and giggles. Pardon my language, but that's what they actually called the duo. I find that hilarious. Seen a lot about this game. Should I buy it? I like it a lot. If you like Star Wars and sort of like the Battlefront franchise, it's similar to that. This is a good game. That was a 0 death run. Holy crap.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
How did I make it through that? Nah. Remind me to save that and make a short about that. No, not the one I want. Yeah, Baptist. There's you have the robots, which are called automatons, and they have the walkers from Star Wars. That's basically what they are. As their big bad boss, and oh my goodness, they are difficult to take down. Oh, you are Spanish. You kind of don't mess with Kamala, but some people you call y'all some mean stuff. I mean, you'll never outdo America. And by that, I mean, Americans hate America the most. There's I want to say it's like, not half, but there is a section of the country that deeply hates America and wants to change it, and there's a section of America that deeply loves America.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
So,
Orbit synchronized.
yeah, it's like, y'all can say some mean stuff, but when you have people in America
Squadron.
wishing the death of the opponent
Orbital thrusters.
on both sides, really, it does happen. I mean, Republicans kind of are wimps.
Synchronized.
Let's be real. But there's a deep hatred between the two factions. Sometimes. Oh my goodness, he's wielding the powerful question mark weapon. That's crazy. Your country is like every other country. It's just pros and cons. Yeah, basically. I mean, just being born here in America is a pro and a con itself, right? You're born into a first world country in one of the most easiest parts of the world to survive, relatively speaking. That said, you're also living in one of the most comfortable parts of the world. Which means then you get the stereotype of fat Americans who are lazy and have nothing better to do.
2 hell pods.
The question mark returns! Yeah! We're gonna win this one. Y'all an unpolished diamond. Lots of potential wasted due to extremes. Well,
Hell pod launcher
okay.
suspended.
So there is, to your point there. Oh yeah. Well, okay, so South America.
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Hell pod
Yeah, it
launcher
seems like
suspended.
this guy's AFK. So we'll just return the ship. So, with South America, the indigenous tribes, a lot of their culture, and a lot of the culture from the mainland, which they immigrated from, influenced it. I don't think I'm here to argue. No. Argue implies that we're fighting. We're just merely having a conversation about this. I think you're right in the fact that American culture... There is an American culture,
Mission
but
locked.
I think
Pods primed.
we've
Engaging
kind of
orbital thrusters.
separated ourselves into factions right now, and the idea about the America being a melting pot hasn't fully fleshed out yet. It's too young. And too many factions are arguing with each other. Just as simple as that.
Go now.
Oh, that's not good.
And fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny. But justice your cause.
Orbital inbound.
So yeah, back to Helldivers. Currently, I'm fighting against bugs. And while the mission actually calls for me to be fighting the robots, I'm full on resources. In the sense that metals, per se, which is the sort of currency. Oh, this leads outside. Can't go out there. Which is the currency to exchange it for cosmetics. Particularly the war bonds. Now,
Calling down a support weapon.
I find the bugs to be easier.
Backpack inbound.
A lot of people like fighting the automaton. But since I find these easier, I've gotten pretty good at fighting them. And I can then... What happens is then I can complete the missions faster. And go pick up what are called...
Got a sample.
what's the currency called? God, I'm just blanking today. Whatever the currency's called.
West, 300 meters. Requesting orbital.
So, I'm trying to grind credits. Credits. They're called credits. I'm trying to grind for credits right now, so that way I can buy war bonds. So then I can use up the metals. And since I find these bugs easier, like I said, it allows me to actually search for them. You can find them in-game. You can buy them,
Found something.
but you can also get them for free. Need 1,000 for a war bond. I am sitting at 890 right now. And they're not entirely common. But it's not like they're stupid rare. Ah, I see my map is bugged because I joined in late. That's fine. Don't keep fascists, you know, like Benito upside down. Well, yeah, but it's also satirical. The whole thing is about Helldivers with Super Earth. It never takes itself too seriously. It's sarcastic. It's meant to be a sort of over exemplification of it. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, nice. Stop the bug breach. It's satirical. It's poking fun at the whole idea of fascism and this sort of over-militarized state. I love the humor of the Lord. Yeah! Oh, he didn't move the way I thought he would. I can kite him. Oh, I've kited him right to us. Really? I can't believe I missed that. Okay, I guess that works out. The bugs are infighting. It's nice that the Quasar Cannon can one-shot him.
Engaging terminal.
E5.
Reinforcing.
That is, if you actually shoot him right.
I got the terminal.
Okay.
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
Tagging map. Northwest. 50 meters.
I hear samples on the ground, but I don't see it. Beautiful. I'll read more when I actually get back into the lobby. Actually, I got it. Free to play. Oh, so you like free to play? So like Fortnite, a lot of the battle royales right now. Yeah, that's why.
Tagging map. Southeast. 300
This is
meters.
marked as being not discovered.
Supplies.
Hey, you find a little planet. Tons, which is a faction against the Earth's. Whoa, that's a ravine. Glad I looked up there. Oh, okay. So yeah, basically they don't know where Super Earth is and are trying to find it and take over. Oh, I thought I killed them in time. Double gas? Okay. Oh no, yours. Nice. This is a 380 barrage. That's not fun. Oh, there's a hell bomb right there. Come on. Come on. Whoa! Beyblade! Oh. How did I die there? I just went to the nether. Alright, drop down. Where's the diamonds?
Log tunnel free. Requesting air support.
Democracy's on its way.
Calling in orbital strike.
Gas strike incoming.
Requesting victory.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Really? Guess not. I thought there was a nuke there. I was gonna set it off in celebratory fashion.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Throwing grenade.
Shit.
Reinforcing.
Yeah, he walked right in the way. That's unfortunate. There we go. Really? Do we want to just go? Fine.
Requesting orbital strike.
Firing gas strike. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not risking that. Man got diced? Yeah, I did.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Thanks, he's bad.
Today you've carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
Why? Because Super Earth. Actually, the real Earth? That's crazy. Yeah, during August, well, you could get it before then, too, and start earning up some credits and experience. But August 6th, you got the new update, which will increase the difficulty, and then August 8th, the new War Bond comes out. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. for him right now. Yep. Oh, Spain, that should be, what, 10? No, 11. For you?
Now that is what I call a profit.
Oh, it's 1? I didn't realize the time zone expanded that far. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I usually end around this time. Let's see, hang on. 1 there. Plus. Hell, sometimes you might actually be able to catch me in the morning on Twitch, because I'll be streaming. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy. your time zones are huge on your maps. Yeah. I mean, technically, they're all equally, well, equally, I say in quotation marks, because, you know, we got weird juts out here and there, but they're all supposed to be equally spaced out. So, I guess here in America, it's quite common. We have 5, Hawaii exists, different time zones. So, it's not as, it's common to think
Iron trousers.
it's going to be a couple time zones away. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, turn on notifications. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Use code BroNited in Fortnite Item Shop. Is currently 6 p.m. where I'm at. I get off, have dinner, and then I go and, well, record/stream on Twitch. So yeah, all glory goes to God, and I'll catch you guys next time. Turn around. Peace. Wow, you really have a bald head. Holy, is that shiny.